Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Boston College versus Miami College basketball matchup on Tuesday, March 11th, 2024. Of course, if you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make big bets, people with big bankrolls looking for that one-on-one style concierge service. We offer those products. They're just not available on the website. You have to text the number you see on the screen. So if you make big bets like I do, text that number. But let's get to this one. Boston College taking on Miami. It's the ACC tournament. And boy, what a difference a year makes. Miami, a Final Four team a year ago, an Elite Eight team 2 years ago. Basically, a good portion of those teams returning this season, but Miami just 15-16 on the season. 15-15-1 against the number coming in, and 6-14 in the ACC. But they are 2-1 in neutral site games, while Boston College 17-14 this season, 13-17-1 against the number, 1-2 in neutral site games, but 8-12 in the conference, which makes them the higher seed in this game. You know, Miami was ranked early this season, played like a ranked team, looked like a team headed back to the Final Four, and then all of a sudden the wheels fell off the cart. Big time injuries, Woogie Poplar, Nigel Pack, injured for the bulk of the season. These guys have been out of the lineup. I mean, they've been, you could say, in and out of the lineup, but the bulk of the time they've been out. And this team just has lacked that kind of consistency that we saw last year. Without a true big man in there, you know, Omer kind of struggling there in the middle as well. He's had to carry the team offensively at times, and he's been able to do that. Miami has a lot of good players here, and they certainly have matched up. And it's not like all the games that they've been involved in have been blowout losses, though they have been in a few of those as well. That game at Virginia was certainly just one of the worst games we've seen Miami play in recent years, as was the game in Kentucky against against the Cats, where Miami just got absolutely blown out of Rupp Arena. But they still had bounced back and had played well. Meanwhile, Boston College, this was a team that, they didn't come into this season with no expectations whatsoever. They certainly have, had played reasonably well in recent years. These teams met, back like a week ago, and it was Boston College getting a 10-point win in that one. That game was at Miami, and when they met earlier this season in mid-February, it was Boston College winning 85-77. That game was at Chestnut Hill. So Boston College has swept the season series of these two teams, and Miami, coming into this one, just a real lot of losing 9 games in a row coming in, while Boston College has won their last 2. They had lost a bunch of games in between as well. I think, when we look at the recent form of Miami, and it's once again, Nigel Pack still with that knee injury, his status is just up in the air for this game. I'd imagine if there's any way that he can go, he is going to go. And I think what we've seen from Miami overall is that this is a really, when they get hot, they are as good a shooting team as anybody. Most of the numbers here say Boston College is playing the much better basketball coming in. They are. But I still think that Miami, with the tournament experience, with Jim Larinaga, the head coach, 2 times in the Final Four, Elite Eight 2 years ago as well, I tell you what, I got to give the edge to Miami in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com, 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.